Tonight on Season Pass, high school baseball and softball are in action. A look around the Concho Valley just ahead. It was also a busy week for Angelo State sports. Highlights from Meyerfield coming up. Also, Tiger is victorious once more. All the sights and sounds from the final round at the Masters coming up as well. All of this and more coming up on Season Pass.
This is your KLST Season Pass. Here's your host, Andrew Nepson.
Welcome to Season Pass, your only sports show here in the Concho Valley. I'm your host, Ryan Reynolds. The spring sports season is rounding down for high school athletes in the Concho Valley. Most softball teams have just 3 or 4 games left on the schedule. So let's stack them up and knock them down, starting with Monday's game between the Wall Lady Hawks and the Eagles of Grape Creek. This one has big implications on district standings, and the Lady Hawks quickly got to work. Bottom first, Wall leading 1-0, and they add to it on a sacrifice. Sloan Smith taps one to second. She's out at first, but Isa Vera comes across the score. Lady Hawks lead 2-0. The very next batter, Trinity Rubenson, hits this ball to center. That scores another run, building Wall's lead to 3-0. We have a hitting train. 2 batters later, Wall adds another run. This ball is slipped through the gap in right. Rubenson comes in to score, making the score 4-0, and that ends the first inning scoring spree. Grape Creek would get some of those runs back in the top of the third. Fowler hits this ball right back up the middle. Salisbury comes across the score, making the game 4-1 Lady Hawks, but Wall prevail 7-1. Everyone loves a rivalry. There was no love lost on Tuesday between old rivals Central Bobcats and the Abilene Eagles. One of the most exciting 1-0 games you could probably have. Central at home for this one, and like I said, it was a thriller. Trey Nestledge on the mound for the Bobcats. Top of the 6th, 1-0 Central. Runner on second with 1 out for Abilene. The runner gets caught in a pickle, tagged out by Central's second baseman for out number 2. Next batter for Abilene, though. He gets walked, and Central first baseman and runner come together to chirp a little bit. Look at that. Abilene would have a player ejected the next half inning. And then we move to the top of the 7th. 2 outs. Central's Trey Nestledge gets the final strikeout and his 7th of the game to complete the no-hitter. A complete game for him. Central wins 1-0. Here's Nestledge and other Bobcats on the historical night.
I am finally pleased with the performance. The last 2 I've had, like I said before, I've kind of got to my full potential, but that last performance against Abilene, I was feeling my stuff.
It was awesome. Trey was hitting his spots. Curveball was working. For the most part, they didn't hit him very hard, and when they did, they hit it right to us. Pretty easy when our pitcher does that, and the ball's hit right to people. Some unstressful innings, quick innings.
Definitely going to be a good atmosphere on Friday when we go out to their place. Like I said, they're a great group of guys and well-coached team, and heck, we got to bring our A game, that's for sure.
So how will the Abilene Eagles respond in Game 2 on Friday? Well, better than you may think. Top second, Central gets a base hit to right center. That scores a run, 1-0 Central. There's that score again, 1-0. But we'll have more than just 1 run in this game. Still top second, the Bobcats get another base hit to right, scoring another run and adding to their lead, 2-0 Central now. Bottom second, J.D. Duger rips a base hit to right. 2-run score. Abilene leads 8-2 after an 8-run second inning, and the Eagles will use that big second to fuel a 12-8 win over Central. The high school football coaching carousel continues in the Concho Valley. Jeff Cordell, head coach of the Sonora Broncos, has resigned his post as head coach and athletic director. Cordell became the head coach of the Broncos in 2017 after spending 2 seasons as the defensive coordinator under David Sine. Last season, the Broncos went 5 for 6, lost in the first round of the playoffs at the hands of Van Vleck. So a lot of sports action going on around the Concho Valley. Coming up on Season Pass, we stay in the area for more high school news. Stick around.
If you're looking for expert advice, call Absolute Paradise Cooling and Heating.
Hello, I'm Mike.
And I'm Darwin.
If you have trouble with your system, whether it's conventional
or ductless,
call 656-4822. Absolute Paradise. We care about your air.
Dad, can we open the sunroof?
Yes.
Did you bring the kombucha? Is that how cows are made? Are your hands at 10 and 2?
Yes, yes, yes.
Is this the middle of nowhere?
Yes.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. Did Dad beer just put in our tent?
Yes. Does the all-new 7-passenger Buick Enclave have everything your family wants in an SUV?
Yes. Get over $5,800 below MSRP on this 2019 Enclave Avenir. Plus, get an additional $1,000 regional allowance. Visit Mitchell Buick GMC in San Angelo.
I just got my insurance from Floyd C. Pettit, and I just never felt safer. They're an independent agency, so they cover anything from farm and ranch to commercial insurance. Whether you need insurance for your home or your truck or your car or your motorcycle or any vehicle you might have, they've got you covered. They also offer individual and group health policies, Medicare supplements, and Part D. Floyd C. Pettit Insurance, a place where your insurance needs are personalized with care.
The Cadillac Move Up sales event is here. Move up to next-gen connectivity. Move up to advanced safety. Move up to something a little more, well, Cadillac. In XT5, XT4, and the Escalade. Get this low-mileage lease on this 2019 Cadillac XT5 from around $359 per month. Visit Randall Cadillac for this attractive offer.
Hi, I'm Mike. MGB wants to be your MVP, most valuable payer. Bring your gold, silver, and diamonds to MGB, and you'll say,
I'm full of gold, and I like Mike.
On Avenue N by Angelo State.
The Masters is known for captivating audiences around the nation, but there's one local golfer in the Concho Valley who's been turning heads with her play on the golf course. Central freshman Ryan Honey has been shooting lights out this season for the Lady Cats, and she added a trophy to her award cabinet after a miraculous 2 rounds at the 3-6A girls golf tournament earlier this month. Honey shot a 63 on day 1, which tied the course record, and then followed that with a 67 on day 2 to claim the individual title, leading the rest of the field by 23 strokes. The Central Lady Cats finished as a district runner-up, earning them a spot in the 2-day regional tournament starting on April 22nd. Here's Honey and Coach Blake Odell on the performance.
I called the prior week and asked for the course record because obviously I wanted to beat it. I just wasn't sure if I could. So with it being my 5th time to play that course within this year, it's very scoreable and very short for my how long I hit the ball. So I was really dialed in, and once I made the turn and got to like hole 13, I knew it was my round, and I was just having so much fun.
She's just playing at a phenomenal level of golf, and she's got an opportunity this year, I think, to go to state. Her passion, her tenacity, she loves to play the game, and she doesn't want to just play it, she wants to be good at it.
For a high school athlete finishing his or her career, one of the most exciting times is the opportunity to sign their name on a letter of intent to continue to do what they love. 2 Concho Valley athletes got to experience that thrill this afternoon. His letter of intent to continue his soccer career at Southwestern Assembly of God University. A great turnaround for Davis, who went from being academically ineligible his junior year to leading the Chiefs to 3 Golden Ball trophies this postseason.
Missing out just the soccer season, honestly, was kind of heartbreaking by itself, just in general. So I wanted to get back and play on that field, show everybody what I was about. It's just a heartwarming experience, honestly. It's like one in a lifetime opportunity, honestly, to go to a college that I wanted to go to, follow my dreams. People said I couldn't do it, just proving them wrong.
Erie County's Nick Billington signed his name on the dotted line as well to stay local and join the Angelo State Rams. Clay Target team Billington is the only shotgun shooter for Erie County. 4H in 5 years, and he's collected accolade after accolade. Last week, he received an invitation to compete at the USA Shooting Junior Olympic National Qualifiers. Score an 80 or above, and he'll head to Colorado Springs for the Junior Olympic Nationals.
It's real good. It's been a long road coming for this, and I've had success on all levels, be it county, state, national, and it's just exciting to move on with the career to a college level and be able to help out a team. Able to move on, being the only shooter and being able to go compete on a college level. It's just now starting to hand out a bunch of scholarships for it. It's really exciting.
So a lot of sports action going on around the Concho Valley coming up on Season Pass. We'll take a look at the next level in the week that was for the Angelo State Rams and Bells. Stay with us.
Love an ice cream sandwich on a Sonic night.
The official beginning of cargo short season.
Guess how many ice cream sandwiches I can fit in my cards?
3?
7?
No way.
You say 3? Don't insult my cards, bro.
Hurry in for Sonic Nights. New $1.49 ice cream cookie sandwiches and half-price shakes after 8.
The rule of 3 states, things that come in threes are inherently more appealing. We couldn't agree more. Three SUVs, 1 GMC. Get 15% below MSRP on most 2019 Acadia models. That's over $7,700 total value on this Acadia Denali. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get an additional $750 purchase allowance.
Howard College and Angelo State University have joined forces to help you take control of your future. We're now offering a truck driving course that consists of 4 weeks of intense training. Some areas covered are inspection procedures, gasoline and diesel theories, basic driving skills, and defensive driving. Upon completion, you'll have the knowledge and skills to obtain a commercial driver's license from the Department of Public Safety. Register today, either in person at Howard College Room 101 or by phone by calling 325-481-8322. Take control of your future today.
In every Honda is the soul of a race car, and at the Honda Dream Garage Spring Event, you can take some of it home with a Honda CR-V, pretty cool, or a Honda HR-V. And they each come with sport mode. Speaking of something with a kick, I could really use an espresso. Huh, guess it only works on cars.
Get a great deal on a Honda CR-V, awarded the 2019 Best SUV Brand by U.S. News & World Report at the Honda Dream Garage Spring Event.
Sonic's new BBLTs are great. Yeah, the BB stands for Bacon Bacon.
And the LT stands for look at those tomatoes.
Well,
Sonic's new $3.99 BBLT in tots. Hurry, bacon goes fast. And try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
Hey, welcome back to Season Pass. Angelo State athletes have been no stranger to the Lone Star Conference Weekly Awards this season, and the Bells tennis team added a name to the growing list of athletes. The 12th-ranked Bells tennis team continues to collect accolades, as this week, sophomore Valentina Gonzalez was named the LSC Player of the Week. Gonzalez, who is currently ranked 10th individually in the country, went 2-0 in singles and doubles play against Kingsville in Midwestern State. In the win against Midwestern, Gonzalez upset Maddie Kaufman, who was ranked as the #2 player in the country. Congrats to Valentina Gonzalez. If at first you don't succeed, well, hit 14 RBIs in 4 games. That should do it. After arguably getting robbed 2 weeks ago for the hitter of the week in the Lone Star Conference, junior catcher Nick Saganowicz received the honor this week. In the 4-game series against Cameron, the junior from British Columbia went 7 for 13 at the plate, bringing in 14 runs and hitting 5 home runs, one of which was an absolute moonshot over the scoreboard in right center. His 14 RBIs matched Cameron's run total in those 4 games. Saganowicz currently leads the conference with 13 home runs this season, and his hitting performance propelled the Rams all the way to #3 in the latest national poll. Which brings us to some baseball action. Angelo State taking on St. Edwards on Tuesday. Second inning, the Hilltoppers jump on as ASU early up 4-1. Blake Holub hits a chopper to short. They get the out at first, but it's good enough to bring the run home to make it 5-1 St. Ed's. Very next batter for the Hilltoppers is Jacob Vasquez, and Vasquez takes the pitch deep and gone over the wall and left, making it 6-1 St. Edwards. Bottom third, ASU down 7-1 at this point. They cut into that lead, though, courtesy of Lachlan Mayo, a solo shot to left. His second home run of the game cuts the lead to 5. ASU mounts a huge comeback to beat the Hilltoppers 16-10. When the national tennis rankings were released 2 weeks ago, the Bells found themselves at 16th, a position the program has never ventured to in the top 25. Earlier in the week, the latest rankings were released, and the Bells have jumped 4 spots up to #12. The Bells have already clinched at least a share of the LSC title after getting back-to-back grinded out wins 4-3 over Cameron and Midwestern State. The team now gets a chance to rest. And for head coach Chris Bizot, it comes at a perfect time with one more conference match remaining.
Man, it was unbelievable. We had a great crowd out here on Thursday, you know, and Midwestern's been the standard of the league for really since the last decade for the most part. I mean, so, you know, for us to step up at home in front of a really, really good crowd and play, you know, a complete match was really special. get some good practices in, these next 2-3 weeks, and get ready for Charlton. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't want to share anything, so I'm hoping that, we'll get some good time, get everybody healthy.
The Angelo State Bells softball team started a 3-game series on Friday with first place Texas A&M Kingsville. Game 1 from Meyer Field, Michaela Corbin came in for Megan Hill in the first inning. Top first, no score, bases loaded for the Javelinas. Amber Reyes drops a double to center. 2 runs will score 2-0. Javelinas on top early. And that seems to be the narratives for the Bells this season. Later, 2 outs. Jorge Cervantes bounces it towards Hattie Shope. She mishandles the ball and another run scores. 3-0 Javelinas. They keep pouring it on. Bottom first, Hattie Shope lead off homer right here to right. 3-1 Javelinas. Senior Tegan Kirk would hit a walk-off RBI double to give the Bells the comeback win in Game 1, 7-6. Game 2 against the Javelinas now. Top of the first, 1-0 Javelinas. Runner on first for Roxy Chapa. She drives it in the center and just missed the home run. Ball bounces off the wall. She's held to a single. Later in the inning, Madison Onifree pops it up. Tegan Kirk unable to make the diving catch, but she crawls to tag out Victoria Chenard-Sabario trying to score. Top of the second, bases loaded for Anastasia Lebius. She hits a grand slam into right, 5-0 Javelinas, and they'll cruise to victory over Angelo State in Game 2, 7-3. The Lone Star Conference softball tournament is around the corner with 8 games remaining on the schedule. Every game is crucial for the 6th place Angelo State Bells. To add to it, only the top 6 teams make the tournament. But Angelo State is the last team in if the season ended today. ASU hosted Texas A&M Kingsville in the series finale Saturday afternoon, looking to not only win the series, but to create some separation. So let's head over to Meyer Field for the series finale. Ram Bells taking on the Javelinas. Taylor Fogel and Tegan Kirk were honored pregame for Senior Day. Megan Hill started in the circle for ASU, and she made quick work against the Javelina hitters in the early innings. Hill finished with 9 strikeouts over 7 innings pitched. She's currently 5th in strikeouts in the Lone Star Conference with 100. The Ram Bells were held hitless until the bottom of the 3rd. Jade Strother lines this ball to the left center field gap. She's in safely with a stand-up double, and the gears for ASU start to turn. A few batters later, and Logan Graham slaps this one to the left field wall, and off the wall, 2 runners come in for the Ram Bells. They lead 2-0 after 3, and ASU finishes on top with an 8-5 final. They win the series. And coming up on Season Pass, we have all the highlights, the sights and sounds from the final round of the Masters. Stay with us.